Votes are still being counted in many races, but a big one has been decided. Republican businessman Bernie Moreno has beaten Democratic incumbent Sherrod Brown in Ohio's Senate race. Here are the results: 50% to 46%, with almost all the votes counted at this point. Brown was seeking his fourth term as senator. Moreno leaned heavily on former President Donald Trump's endorsement for his campaign. Local 12's Tyler Madden is live in Westlake, that's outside of Cleveland, where the Moreno camp is celebrating tonight. Tyler.
Kyle and Paul, the celebration's still going. Moreno's extended family just got off the stage a few minutes ago. The music's still playing here in the ballroom. Moreno, is still around talking with people, doing interviews. We spoke with him a few minutes ago, talked to Mrs. Moreno for a few minutes here, still celebrating. Moreno's big message was just talking about that balance of power in the United States Senate. When he gave that acceptance speech up on stage a few moments ago, he talked about how they're continuing to chip away at that Democrat majority that we saw in the United States Senate. Now, I want to play, we got a soundbite for you from his acceptance speech a few moments ago. Take a listen.
What we need in the United States of America is leaders in Washington, D.C. that actually put the interests of American citizens above all else. We're tired of being treated like second-class citizens in our own country. We're tired of leaders that think we're garbage, and we're tired of being treated like garbage.
Moreno with some strong words there at the beginning of the speech. At the end of the speech, he tried to take a more unifying tone, and I spoke to him a few minutes after that speech. He said to me that he wants us to be a red, white, and blue wave, trying to strike that unifying message and appealing at the end of that speech to some of those voters that did not support him. He said over the next 6 years he's going to try and win their support, but they're still celebrating here in Westlake. For now, we're live in Westlake. Tyler Madden, Local 12 News.
Tuesday's results marked only the second time Sherrod Brown has lost an election in more than 50 years in Ohio politics. But even the Democratic veteran couldn't stem the Republican tide in the state in his attempt for a fourth term as a U.S. Senator. Brown would have been the longest sitting U.S. Senator in Ohio history with a win. Instead, he goes down as the loser in the most expensive campaign in state history, with a lot of the nearly $500 million spent aimed at him through negative ads from outside political action committees. He had been in office since winning in 2006 and had previously served as an Ohio congressman, a state representative, and even Ohio's Secretary of State. In the end, he didn't get enough support from the urban Democratic counties, and he appeared to only win 9 of Ohio's 88 counties overall. Before election night, Brown's campaign was reported as saying they could win as long as former President Trump didn't beat Vice President Kamala Harris by more than 8 percentage points in Ohio, but Trump won by nearly 12 points. In his concession speech, Brown didn't apologize for his longtime fight for workers' rights and said this was not the time for second guessing.
We may be tempted to say hope was not enough. We might be tempted to second guess ourselves and question whether we worked hard enough or long enough. That is not our story tonight. We believe that all work has dignity. We always will.
Brown's political future is unknown as he is set to turn 72 in just a few days, and the political landscape has become increasingly red in Ohio. But his legacy as one of the most vocal and longest-lasting Democrats in state history is all but assured. In Columbus, James Pilcher, Local 12 News.
I feel like you're going to blow some people's minds.
People are getting sticker shock when they head to the grocery store.
Point blank, how can that be?
I was so shocked something like this could fall through the cracks.
Thanks for helping us pull off the surprise.
They're having fun.
It is all of those things, wrapped in one.
Getting that vibe off it. Lots of sunshine.
Sounds tremendous.
Are we encouraged to sing along?
Yes.
Are you tired?
That's all I got left.